Jose Quintana, meet the Dodgers. Cat, meet Mouse. It's the game within the game. No starting pitcher in baseball throws more pitches outside the strike zone than Quintana, but he's a master at making them look like strikes. In the postseason, he has thrown 47 changeups, 43 of them outside of the zone. Now tonight, he faces a team that chases the least in the league. The Dodgers have drawn 22 walks in this series and hit .323 when they're ahead of the count. The game tonight will be decided on the margins.
Ohtani climbs in, fresh off his monster home run late yesterday. There's a shot, right center field, and Ohtani lights the fire. A leadoff home run. Dodgers 1, Mets nothing in Game 4.
Well, you know, with this Dodger lineup, and Quintana knows it, you can't nibble, you can't get a chase, so you have to go right at him. And when you go right at Shohei Ohtani with a 91-mile-an-hour sinker, you hope and pray it's not right down the middle. Well, this one was right down the middle.
The first home run allowed by Jose Quintana since August 20th.
Both the Mets and Yankees wanted Yoshinobu Yamamoto, but the pitcher grew up a Dodgers fan, and he spent part of last offseason training in idyllic conditions at UCLA. Yankees GM Brian Cashman thought, we can't compete with this weather. The Mets' David Stern said Yamamoto was in LA at the exact right time. It was a bit of a home field advantage. Well, tonight it's the Mets who have the home field advantage, but they'll have their hands full against the pitcher who spurned them when the Dodgers matched their $325 million offer.
Grounded past Yamamoto. Won't be an easy play for Tommy Edman, who makes it.
You got more of a swing and miss pitcher on Yamamoto, and I would think that the controlled aggression by the Mets lineup, meaning don't be passive, try to get a fastball you can hit. I anticipate more of that tonight out of the Mets offense.
And a fastball turned around, right center field, tie game.
Pumping his fist between first and second is Mark Vientos. He gets the Ohtani home run right back. Two batters into the bottom of the first inning. It's Ohtani 1, Vientos 1.
Wind is blowing out. They're picking out fastballs early to swing at, and they're going to be aggressive in my mind to be successful. A bomb to right center, similar to the home run he hit in LA.
I mean, that's like left-handed pull hitter power. Starling Marte to lead off this second for the Mets. This is a first in this series. All 3 games so far, the team that's won the game has started with a 6-0 lead at least. And a good splitter right there. 92, and it looks like a fastball until the last second. Bases empty, 1 away. JD Martinez.
Well, I got to give you this. They're making great pitches on JD. And he's swinging off the plates because they're making enough pitches like that slider that catches the plate to get him to go further off the plate on this pitch.
Got him on 3 pitches. Carved him up right there.
At some point, JD's going to have to just see, spin, and take. It's easier said than done. And what you try to do to put pressure on the pitcher is you say, I'm going to take until you throw 2 of those for strikes. And if you do, then you're in a tough position. But they're making great pitches on a hitter that has a hole down in the back.
There's a base hit to left field for Iglesias on a 2-strike pitch. So Iglesias for the base hit in all 4 games in this championship series. Inning continues. Harrison Bader comes up. He's down swinging, and Yamamoto's already got 5 Ks. After 2 innings, locked it a run.
So first time through the order for Quintana, made the one mistake. It was a bad mistake to Shohei Ohtani. That was it. 1-1 game, top 3. Here is Ohtani, round 2.
A 4-pitch walk. Ohtani's been on both times, and that is his 5th walk in this series.
Go back to April when the Mets took 2 out of 3 from LA. There were times they would just simply work around Ohtani, Betts, and Freeman and force the other part of the lineup to beat them, and it worked out for a little while, but it can only do that for so much. So a second walk for Quintana, and here's Mookie Betts in a tie game.
Sharp ground ball, base hit, Mookie Betts. And the Dodgers have him at first and second. So now, John, it's Teoscar Hernandez, who is the Dodgers' best hitter in the division series, but is 0 for 12 in this championship series. And Dave Roberts thought that last night's at-bats, some of his worst that he's seen all year. Got him swinging. It was the change, and it's a strikeout.
Well, that was the best changeup he's thrown all night. That had great depth to it, and it was in the strike zone but faded out.
A credit to the Met pitcher. He got the out he needed. So 2 on, 2 out. It'll be up to Tommy Edman.
Curve lofted to left center field. It is down, and Tommy Edman comes through again. A go-ahead double. Dodgers take the lead 2-1. They're one of the unsung hero strikes again.
A 2-out hit. And those are backbreakers in the postseason. Just finds the middle of the 2 outfielders.
Tommy Edman now 6 hits in this series to lead the club. Second and third, 2 away. Kike Hernandez. Curve, grounded left side, and Kike Hernandez has delivered for the Dodgers once again. It's an RBI single to make it 3-1. And it's those guys, Edman and Hernandez, knocking in 2 here in the third.
So here are the Mets doing what they've done all postseason, losing the lead. Dodgers are up 3-1. The bases are loaded for Brandon Nimmo.
Well, you know he's desperately trying to get the ball to the outfield, whether it's in the air or in the grass, because hitting a ball on the ground, he's going to give it everything he has, but he's hobbled.
It is a splitter, grounded to second. There's one over first, a double play. They get the ground ball from the hobbled Nimmo.
Yamamoto gets the double play ball, 4-6-3, but Carlos Mendoza has put his hands to his ears. The Mets want to challenge this. Now, if Nimmo is safe, the runner from third, Alvarez, would score. The Mets would make it 3-2. If not, the inning is over and it's 3-1.
After review on the call at second is confirmed the runner is out. The runner at first is overturned to safe. New York will retain their challenge.
Everybody says no, and then yes, and it's 3-2.
So Yamamoto has to reset for Starling Marte. Yamamoto will have to try and wiggle out of it.
That's hit sharply to short. Edman across his body to second to keep the lead.
Oh boy, it's 3-2 LA. Game 4 going to the 4th inning. So here's Chris Taylor, who's 0 for 1.
Sharply to third and picked by Vientos. Slow throw, not in time, and an infield hit for Taylor. Made a great play, but then took his time getting rid of the ball.
Yeah,
and the Dodgers have a man on for Ohtani.
Don't know if he can get the ball out of his glove right away. Watch this short hop, and then it took him a little bit. See, to get the grip. Ball popped out of his hand, and he just couldn't go to the transfer right away. Watch this ball just slip up, and then by this time, Taylor, tremendous hustle, beats it out.
That's a guy smelling it and just hungry for anything, any kind of good feeling there. And Chris Taylor's first hit of the postseason.
There's the changeup.
And it's ball 4. Ohtani's reached all 3 times against him. That is going to do it. So Jose Quintana goes 3 1/3. Guy that has been statistically the best pitcher in the National League the last 2 months. Dodgers forced him to throw 83 pitches in 3 1/3 innings right here. 3 runs have scored, which doubles his total from the last 2 months. And the Mets bullpen goes to work early as Jose Butto checks in.
That's some tough cookies he's going to have to get out, but they're right-handed, so.
First one that he faces, Mookie Betts. Pitch. Betts with a bullet down the left field line. That's going to scoop by Nimmo. Taylor's in to score. Ohtani's headed for home. Lindor won't even try a throw. 2-run double, Mookie Betts. Magic loves it. Dodgers have taken a 5-2 lead.
Nimmo doing his best to try to cut this ball off, but you just know you just can't. And once it gets by him, that's the speed. It's like a thoroughbred running when Ohtani's just kind of, it looks like he's going in slow motion, but he is flying.
Mookie Betts, his second hit of the ball game, doubling his total for this series. 5-2, Dodgers in front to the bottom of the 5th inning. Yoshinobu Yamamoto, 7 strikeouts, just 1 walk. 9-1-2 coming up for the Mets. Look out, and it hit him. Leadoff man is on. Alvarez in pain. Hopefully that's just a Charlie horse there.
And Alvarez is on at first, nobody out, and now Yamamoto starts his 3rd time through the order, facing Lindor, who's 1 for 2.
Comes back to strike him out with the fastball. 8 of them for Yamamoto. And it looks like that's going to be the last hitter that he faces. Dave Roberts makes the walk and takes it from Yamamoto with 1 gone in this 5th inning. He'll be aggressive with his bullpen. Evan Phillips is coming in as Mark Vientos comes up. Alvarez at first, 1 away. Phillips comes home with a 2-2, and a fastball gets him. Vientos like a house by the side of the road there. It takes strike 3.
Tremendous fastball after seeing so much spin. Froze him.
Ground ball to short for Tommy Edman. Evan Phillips continues to just mow hitters down. 15 up and 15 down in this postseason. He's got his 3rd walk of the ball game, and a perfect day going for Ohtani. The home run and now 3 free passes. Maton's on for Mookie Betts. Knocked in a pair with a double his last time. Mookie Betts sends a high fly ball to deep left field. Nimmo's going back at the wall. It's gone. Mookie Betts goes deep. The Dodgers have broken it open. And a day after the unsung heroes chip in, it's the superstars at the top of the order. Ohtani and Betts both going deep, reaching in 7 of their 8 times up.
So here is the Mets' invitation to get right back into this thing. Bases loaded, nobody out. Jose Iglesias due up for the Mets.
1-2. He got him with a fastball. Iglesias down on strikes, 1 gone in the 6th. They've announced Jeff McNeil as the pinch hitter. Crowd saw him walking up there, started to get excited. Anthony Blonda's ready to go. Will Smith visiting, maybe buying time for a couple more warm-up tosses. Let's see if Dave Roberts goes for the lefty-lefty counter here. Evan Phillips has had times this year where he has really struggled against left-handed hitters, but he's going to get a shot to face McNeil here. Flies it to right center field. Betts comes on along with Pages. Pages makes the grab. Nimmo holds. The throw to the plate is a good one. Well, with Nimmo's lack of speed right now with the foot and with Pages' arm, nobody comes across there. 2 gone in the 6th. Jesse Winker's sent into the on-deck circle. He's going to pinch hit, it looks like, for Alvarez. And now Dave Roberts will make the change.
It's going to take a 2-out hit to keep this going against a tough, nasty Blake Trinan.
Winker pulls one in the air to right field. Betts is going back. He's got room.
Blake Trinan comes on with the bases loaded and 2 out and gets Jesse Winker to fly out to Mookie on the warning track. The Mets with the bases loaded, no outs. They get no runs.
Another walk.
It ties it, doesn't it? Ties the record.
30 of them. Ties that record. 30 walks over the first 4 games of a series. And it's the first time in postseason history that a team has issued 8 walks in 4 consecutive games. And it does with a scorcher into the corner from Tommy Edman. Betts can jog home. Kiermaier's right on his heels. Edman's got his 2nd RBI double of the night. And the Dodgers with a 9 spot.
Still 1st and 3rd. Now Will Smith at the plate.
Smith goes up the middle. Base hit center field. Double digits for the Dodgers in game 4. It's 10-2.
You know, again, this is not a game in June or July. This is the National League Championship Series. The Dodgers are a team that do not care what the score is. They will not stop. They will not stop until you get them out. Now, game 1 was game 1. Okay, Mets didn't play very well, but last night and today, boy, Dodgers are playing really good baseball.
The Mets are down to their last out here. And he pops it up. Right side. Muncy and Henriquez. Muncy makes the grab, and Dodgers dominate game 4. They're a win away from a pennant after a 10-2 win here in game 4.